smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation. The Kubota BX Series, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. You own the land. Now, make it yours. Get the Kubota BX 2380 for payments as low as $99 a month.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale with the DePasquale Moore Law Firm. Today, our country finds itself in a unique and challenging time as we battle the coronavirus. We all have a part in this battle. We all need to do our part. It's helping your neighbors, giving when you can, and most importantly, listening to our government officials. The DePasquale Moore Law Firm is going to do our part. I challenge you to do your part. Together, we will get through this. Together, we got this.
Hi, I'm Bob Hamilton. We've extended February. That means you get free stuff from Bob Hamilton. Buy a qualified AC unit and get a furnace for free.
Call 888-4BOB. Remember 913.
It is critically important that we act as a unified front to slow the spread of COVID-19, not just in one community, but throughout the Kansas City metropolitan area.
Stay at home, the new order from Kansas City area leaders and how this really could change your everyday life.
Plus, schools on both sides of the state line closed right now due to coronavirus concerns, but some districts still opening their doors to students for food.
And at 6:30, a lot of us have transformed our homes into our offices, but is your workspace in need of a deep clean? How to keep it safe and sanitized.
41 Action News starts now.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 41 Action News today. I'm Lindsay Shively in the newsroom.
And I'm Taylor Himnes in the studio. You'll notice some differences in the way we broadcast our different newscasts throughout the day now, because this is the new normal. Last week you saw us on two sides of the desk. This is what we're trying to show you exactly what we mean by social distancing. Full disclosure, Lindsay and I are not even supposed to be in the same room right now, just to make sure we're able to stay away from each other and stay healthy.
Limiting contact as much as possible, all to try to reduce the spread of coronavirus. We want to practice what we preach with all of you. Let's get the latest numbers for our area. The number of coronavirus cases in Missouri have now surged to 144 cases. That includes 3 deaths, one of those in Jackson County. Across the state line right now, there are more than 67 confirmed cases in Kansas, 67, including 2 deaths, one in Wyandotte and one in Johnson County.
This morning we're learning more about the Johnson County man who died of coronavirus. Dennis Wilson was his name. He died 5 days after testing positive for COVID-19. 5 days. His wife wrote on Facebook that his condition had been worsening every day. His oxygen levels were dropping, and then he died on Saturday. He was 74 years old, lived in Lenexa, was a father and a grandfather. Let's check in with Lindsay Anderson now for a look at the forecast. It's 42 degrees this morning, but the temperature's not the only thing you're watching. It's really foggy outside.
Really foggy. We're dealing with visibility that's dropped to a half a mile. Lee Summit into KCI. It even looks to be affecting downtown Kansas City at the moment with 2.5 miles in visibility. Looking better in Olathe, but as we travel to Lawrence, we've dropped to 2.5 miles visibility, also towards Topeka, St. Joseph at 4 miles. So it's a little more patchy here in Kansas City. We are not in a dense fog advisory, but those surrounding our viewing area are, and that's until 10 a.m. So we are going to start to see some improvements by the mid to late morning hours. Air temperatures right now a little cool. We're at 44 Lawrence, 41 KCI. Olathe is at 44 degrees, and then by the late afternoon, we're eventually going to see our highs top out in the middle 50s, and if we're lucky enough, some peaks of sunshine are possible. I think the best time to get outside today, really once the fog lifts, come 10 or 11 a.m. Let's get right over to Deja Jones now with a look at the roads. Deja, are you seeing a lot of fog out there too?
I am seeing a lot of fog. In fact, this is I-435 north at Bannister, and you can see it is a foggy picture here, just like you were describing, Lindsay. A few cars out there on the roadways, and so if you are planning on heading out the door, just be aware that it is foggy. Give yourself a little more space than normal between those cars, but other than that, there are no major incidents or accidents to let you know about as of right now. We've got a really good flow of traffic going on, and that, of course, has to do with a lot of us staying home. But for those of you who have to head out the door and drive this morning, just know that nothing really is going to slow you down this morning. We'll get a look at some construction happening that could impact your commute coming up.
Deja, thank you. Kansas City, Missouri, along with Jackson, Johnson, Wyandotte, and Leavenworth counties have issued a stay-at-home order that goes into effect at midnight tonight. In a news conference at Union Station over the weekend, community leaders urge people to stay home except for essential business and activities. Health officials say the ultimate goal of these measures is to slow the spread of the virus.